And we are live. Hello, boys and girls. Hey, Frenchie and Michelle was here before. I hope you're still here, Michelle. And anybody else who comes along, we're probably going to get a raid from Granny D, which is always lovely. And then, everybody else who comes along, I'm always glad when we have people here, and thank you all so much for coming. This is our Wednesday Free for All, where we basically, hey Jody, where we don't really have a form. We just go wherever the spirit leads us in terms of topic and such. Um, so, everybody, tell me what's going on. What's on your hook? What's in your cup? And what's for dinner? It's dinner time around here. And since my sister yesterday, when she went to visit an aunt, she stopped at a very special local shop in the town where my aunt lives. Um, she's in a home now, so I don't know if she lives in the same town. But anyway, um, but she got some special sausage that we've never found anywhere else except for at that one shop. I think they make it on site. So we're going to have breakfast for dinner tonight, and I'm quite looking forward to that. So what about all of you guys? Oh, a bag a day pattern for your granddaughter for Easter. Oh, well, you better get a move on because Easter is Sunday. Can you believe how fast the time goes? You're recreating a shirt for your daughter. Ooh, that sounds interesting. Hey, Angela. So yeah, that sounds interesting. Yeah, feel free to post pictures. Everybody, feel free to join the Bearded Yarn Dudes Facebook group and post pictures of everything you want to. Uh, in terms of yarn output, I should qualify that suggestion. Hey, Surikata. It's a squirrel raid. Suar. Okay, that sounds cool. Frenchie is recreating something from a picture from Urban Outfitter. Oh, I've tried that before. There's an Instagram channel. Oh, excuse me for yawning. Mm. I had a nap this afternoon and missed an important phone call because of it. So naps are wonderful things and evil at the same time. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Yarn Barf. Hey, Samantha. Suara, I don't remember whether I welcomed you in. Hey, Ashley. Um, yay. Oh, look at the crowd we have now. Oh, I think I found the perfect, oops. It's going away now. I don't know what to do. Because I had, for a moment there, found the perfect pose where it looked like my Bearded Yarn Dudes plaque, which Brenda the Newbie Crocheter and her husband created for me, was situated there over the fake fireplace. Hey, Amy. Oh, Surikata, I'm so glad to hear that. That's wonderful. Please post pictures. Hey, Nisi. Yes, thank you, Yarn Barf. Thumbs up, everyone. I can see in StreamYard, I can see how many people are in the room, or probably how many people were in the room like 60 seconds ago. But I can't see thumbs. Hey, Cindy Hearts. Hey, Lulu. Wow. So what's going on, everybody? Tell me all. No, I have to move this way. I don't know whether I need to move up or down or what. Because it was working for a second by accident, and now it's not working at all. So I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, Surigata, I want to hear about it. Tell me about the yarn right now. And, oh, okay, Samantha, it is about 6 minutes after 6 here. I'm in the Eastern time zone. I live in Eastern North Carolina. Well, Lulu, I am glad you're here. Hey, Samantha Murdoch. You can almost see it now, but if I move, it goes away. This fake background, I love the fake background. I wish I had this living room. I wish I had this house. But it's hard to actually represent anything. Oh, by the way, how is the sound? I recorded a conversation with someone earlier today, and it was a really, really good conversation. And then when I went back to edit it, the sound on my side was totally garbled. So if there's any kind of an issue with the sound, okay, you're saying the sound is good now? Oh, hey, Daniel. I still haven't found a use for my ginger bear yarn. I started one thing and then I frogged it, then I started another and then I frogged it, and I'm gonna wear it out before I actually finish something. Hey, Katrina. Hey, Kelly. I think we all need to campaign and get Daniel to do another run of his ginger bear yarn because it's perfectly beautiful. Oh, by the way, I'm going to post the link if anybody wants to come up right now. So, but anyway, if this were really my living room behind me, you would see scores stacked up on that piano, and you would see a whole bunch of colorful blankets and throws on that sofa, and you would see dog art on the walls. Hey, Amy. So, anyway. Oh, Daniel, what are you cooking? What time should I be over? Oh, Frenchie, no. Actually, that I saw a short video about the famous dogs playing poker painting. Um, ooh,
Doing this right? Hi, David.
hi.
I've got bedhead.
Well, that's okay. So do I. Okay, now that there are two of us and I can do this kind of format, you can see the ginger bear yarn behind us.
Yes, it's really pretty. The orangey color
It's got orange and purple and pink, and it's so gorgeous. And
is
Daniel
it's
created
nice.
that for me, and he only did one run of it, so we need to talk him into doing another run, don't we?
It's beautiful. From what I can see of it, it's beautiful. I'm working on a shawl, but I don't know if you can see it, but it's Universe and one strand of the cone yarn by Hobie put together because otherwise it's too fine for me, but it's coming out pretty nice.
Oh, okay, so you're double stranding.
Yeah, it's got a nice drape and of course lots of sparkle. I
Oh,
guess it's a
Granny
good
is
foot
here.
wide. So I'm already on the second cake, and each cake is 505 yards. And I still have tons of cone yarn. I'm using purple because the
Mm-hmm.
primary color in this universe yarn, in fact, where did it go? It's up on the bed with me somewhere. Here. You see? Uses that
So,
purple.
well, I'll show this to you, but I don't know whether whenever I try to show something when I'm using this fake background, it doesn't always work that well. But I'll show you this. It's something that I'm working on right now.
Oh,
It's based on a stitch sequence I found in this Japanese crochet book that my sister brought home from the library, and I don't want to give it back to the library.
looks lacy.
It's very lacy, and I love doing that sort of stuff. Um, so, and I have a few other similar lacy patterns out there, but this is a new one to me, and I keep having to. And the thing is, I when I publish a pattern, I can't reproduce the diagram that's in the book because it's under copyright.
Uh,
So I would have to. Someone actually sent me a few resources for creating crochet diagrams online,
mm.
and I need to check those out a little bit better. I haven't checked them out fully yet, but I haven't found a tool for creating diagrams that works better than just doing it manually.
By manually, yeah, you need a ruler and little tiny lines and little circles and
Graph paper,
magnifying glass.
very fine graph paper is what you
Yes.
need. And I've got some of that, but
Okay.
I don't want to do that. I'm just too lazy.
It's work. It's a lot of work.
I know. Okay, so have I missed anybody who came in?
Okay, I'm going to drop out. I just wanted to. You are the very first person I have never been on Facebook Live. I mean, this isn't Facebook, YouTube Live. So just wanted to let you know I have given you the honor of my presence
Well,
for the
I'm
first
glad you
time.
did, and you're always safe here, and I'm
You're
glad.
my first.
Now, you're in South Carolina, correct?
No, I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay, we have to talk offline.
About
Because
what?
I want to create a group of North Carolina, South Carolina crafters.
Oh, okay.
And Kim is in the room. Yay.
All I see
Um,
is you.
yeah. Oh, you can't see the comments?
No, I can't see comments. All I can see is you and the pretty yarn and your beautiful home.
I wish that were my home. I'll tell you that.
Looks good to me. We can pretend.
We can pretend. Yeah, yesterday's topic was about what we would do if we won the lottery.
Mm,
And for me, it would be find a house like this.
yep, yep. And hiring someone to do all the cooking and cleaning too.
Certainly the cleaning. I like to cook
Oh, okay.
for myself.
Right.
My sister doesn't like all of my cooking, and I don't like all of hers. So
That's okay. But
Uh,
David, it's good to see you like this, and hi everybody. And
I'm really glad you came up, and thank you so much.
oh, David, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. I'll see you later. I don't know
Okay.
how to. Okay, I guess I hit the leave button and
Yeah.
get back to the chat room. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Kim is not into baking. I don't really bake either. I like to do, hearty peasant food, really. The kind of things that I grew up watching my mom make. I grew up at her elbow in the kitchen. So I was probably a nuisance. But but I love casseroles. I love really hearty things. Um, I don't like sweets the way I did when I was younger, so I don't really bake. Oh, Kim, you like the grocery store? I don't find it relaxing at all. Hey, Amanda. Mm, I need to do my taxes. I don't know what I need to do, really. I have a 1099 for my what was it? The payment that they made last year with the because of the pandemic, and then I have a 1099 for some source of income, and I don't have any records of any other kinds of income. So that should be with the 1099 for the whatever the it was probably Ravelry for Ravelry sales. Hey, Isla. Hey, Nana Michelle. Um, I can probably expense that out so that I have enough of a small gain to show that I have earned income. So if there is an earned income credit available to single people this year, that I might be able to get that. And then in total, I don't think I'll have to pay anything. I hope. Because if I do, I ain't got it to pay. So anyway, I'm gonna put the link up there again if anybody wants to come up. So I know why Kim is here because I talked about doing a snarky email earlier today, and she wants to hear it. There you go, Kim. Yeah, your travel expenses um, count against any income that you gained from that endeavor or from your total endeavors as a yarn artist. Okay, I have to use my phone to call it up because, oof, because I don't have my email app open in this particular browser. I have to switch browsers because StreamYard only works in Google Chrome, but I avoid Google Chrome because it's a memory drain. So when I'm not using StreamYard, I use another one that claims to take less memory. It's a memory drain. So when I'm not hey, Frontai. Okay, I have to find this email. Say something.
Hey, say something. So yeah, this is my attempt at recreating the shirt. I'm gonna show you the pictures. Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Where are you? Oh yeah, there's an animation I made. Shows all the sides. Well, that's what I'm trying to make.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
And this is going to be the front panel.
Nice.
It's just single crochet, so.
Now, I don't do women's garments much because even if I had a woman who would model for me, I would not feel comfortable doing the fitting, because women, ew, yeah. Anyway, so the email, okay, the backstory. There's a musical organization in our city that is having a sale in May. So I emailed and said, my question is about the sale itself. What sort is it? Will you accept donations? I have tons of handmade, blah, blah, woof, woof. You can see my Instagram, blah, blah, woof, woof. I ask because I don't know whether this is in alignment with the sort of things offered at this sale. I don't want a table of my own, if that is how it works, because I don't have enough inventory, blah, 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 blah. So he wrote back and said, it's not quite that kind of sale. We don't invite vendors. It's pretty much a big yard sale where people donate yard sale items. We don't take clothing. So my snarky reply was, okay, just to clarify. 1, you think I misinterpret the beneficiary of the sale and that I want some sort of material gain. 2, you think I want to be a vendor, although I stated clearly that I don't want to be. 3, you think my offerings are not good enough for your yard sale, parentheses, your phrase, event, even though I design and create crochet works and patterns as a profession. Please forgive me if I misunderstand you. So, actually, it's not as snarky as I thought. But you know what I meant, because I have not heard back. But as far as churches goes, I don't want to sever my relationship with that church, but I'm certainly not going to have any relationship with the music program there, which is okay because I can no longer sing. Huh. Anyway, so Kim, you agree with me? You think I was justified in my snarkiness? No, really, I mean, I knew from the beginning who the beneficiary was, and I was never looking for any kind of gain for myself. And I don't think I ever made it appear that I did look for any kind of material gain for myself. Hey, J Bug, I don't believe I've seen you before, but you're certainly welcome in.
Yeah, I've been out for a few months, but I just put out a couple of videos 2 days ago. So
Cool.
I'm trying to get back in.
Cool. I recorded one earlier today. There you go. There you go. Thank you, Kim. Yeah. Um, yeah, I recorded one earlier today using the very same equipment, the same browser, using StreamYard, and the sound on my end was all garbled. And I'm prepared to put a snarky comment in the description that says, I know my sound sucks. Don't comment about it. Because you know people will. Now, the other person sounded really good. Okay, Kim, I'm so glad you were here. Oh, someone is asking for Frenchie's link. If there's a mod in the room, that would be great.
Oh, thank you.
Crystal, it might be because of my voice tone, because I know I'm soft-spoken. I've been described in many ways, actually. I remember when I was in school one time, I interviewed for a position as an announcer for the public radio station, and someone said my voice
Thank you,
was
Katrina.
precious. Whatever that means. Hey, Michelle. Oh, hey, Racine.
Hello.
So anyway, yeah. I mean, I know what I
Thank you,
sound
Lily.
like. I mean, I have stories about what I sound like. I mean, there was one time on Palm Sunday when I was still doing church music, and we read the Passion, and I was assigned the following line. Is that any way to speak to a high priest? And I knew what that sounded like. And as soon as I said it, I had to put my face down. Because I know what my voice sounds like. And I promise you, I did not try to maximize it, but I know what my voice sounds like. Is that any way to speak to a high priest? Oh, hey, Chris. Hey, Rita. But it was fun anyway. I miss doing church music. I really do. Oh, Kelly has a small order from Lion Brand that she's waiting on. What's in the order, Kelly?
I got a premiere order today.
Did you really? Did you use my Premier affiliate link?
No, I didn't know you had one. I order from
Have
them
you?
at least once a week. Seems like.
I have a Premier affiliate link. Nightbot will tell you about it sooner or later.
Okay. Okay.
My very first Premier affiliate check was $1.08.
Oh my. Hey, it's $1.08 you had more than you had before, right?
Exactly. And then the next month I got one that was like $15, so I didn't mind so much. So I deposited them together.
Yeah.
Oh, Kelly says it's taken so long she's forgotten what's in her Lion Brand order. I've done that.
Yep.
I have forgotten that I ordered things. And then I wondered when they arrived, I'm going, why did I order that? I've taken things back after ordering them because I didn't remember really. Or at least by the time they arrived, I realized I didn't really need what it was that I ordered. Let me see if I can force the mirror prompt there with my link. Ginger also has one, but there we go. Nightbot just gave you my affiliate link. Ginger also has one, and much as I love Ginger, use mine instead. Oh dear me, Surikata. I've never met you in person, Surikata, but I think that sometimes women who are small of stature get that more. So I don't know if that's true of you, but they get the whole sweet and darling thing a lot. Oh wow, that sounds like fun, Rita. Michelle, where'd you go? Crystal, that is exactly what happened to my Amazon affiliate link. They took mine away because I did not have a single sale on it. Where'd you go? Oh no.
There I am.
There you go. Okay. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that's exactly what happened to my Amazon affiliate link. I need to reapply and get a new one. Because I keep telling people about stuff that's available on Amazon, and people have our community is ridiculously generous sometimes. I have gotten gifts spontaneously without any kind of prompting based on my Amazon wish list. I'm not asking for gifts, but I'm only going to turn them down. So yeah, our community is really, really generous. And I know that some people have more resources than others. I don't have a lot myself. So
But if everybody orders with your affiliate link, it will help you out and it helps us out too.
exactly. Well, it doesn't affect your price in the end, but it does help me a little bit.
But it helps us out as in helping you.
There you go. There you go. You know, other things. People have helped me. Last year when I went to 2 yarn retreats, people helped me with those expenses. And they were like really, really generous for that. And I'm still extremely grateful. You know, every now and then people do super
Our
chats
community
or
is so
super
wonderful.
stickers or something like that. Or I might get pattern sales are always welcome. Daddy needs more pattern sales. Pattern sales are always welcome. And sometimes people will send a gift, you know, with PayPal or Cash App. I just added Ko-fi, but I don't know really how it works. Oh, Chris says you need an affiliate link for chocolate, then you'd be rich. Yeah. I should check into that.
Oh, thank you for posting my link again. White. Yeah, white.
Anyway, so what you working on, Michelle?
The Easter dress.
I think that's so cute. Now, how old is the girl who's going to wear it?
And she's 3.
Oh, hey, Tank.
And the pattern comes with the little bolero too. So I'm going to make that in case your arms get chilly, because it's only like 50, 60 degrees here. So, it's not warm yet. But this is Big Twist Vivid.
I like Big Twist.
In turquoise pink.
That's nice. I like the way it's working out in that dress. I like.
Isn't that pretty?
I like accidental pooling when you're using a variegated yarn.
Yeah, it's coming out really well. It's just striping perfectly.
Yeah. Wow. That's working out great.
But it's turquoise and mint green and pink and peach. I thought it was kind of
really
Eastery.
Great Easter colors. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So that's what I'm working on.
So, yeah, I don't think I've run across a Premier yarn that I didn't like. Now, I also love Lion Brand, but there are 1 or 2 Lion Brand varieties that I don't like as much as the others. But as far as the mainline brands go, those are my 2 favorites.
Well, I've started, since I got my disability, I feel like I can spend a little bit more money on yarn, because I was living on $700 a month, and now I'm up to a little more than that. So I can spend a little bit more.
You're rich now.
Yeah, right. If that's what the country calls rich. But I'm trying to use up all my Red Heart, and I'm getting Premier anti-pilling everyday worsted instead. And I like it so much better.
There you go. Oh, hey, Lori.
No idea who that might be. Is it a
I
secret?
know. Oh, yeah. It's yeah, Lori always offers really, really good feedback on my patterns. She keeps me in check and tells me when I need to fix something. And she will suffer no BS from me.
But that's what you need.
Exactly. That's what you need in a tester. So, Lori, someone else pointed out an error in my latest pattern that I sent out. So I'm going to send out a new version. I'm going to have to start numbering my versions, which I don't know why I didn't before, but I really need to start numbering my versions. Anyway.
I have something else to show you.
Oh, please do.
Come here, Eddie. Come here.
Uh-oh. I think I know what this is going to be.
Not no little doggy. Come on, let's go.
What kind of room are you in, Michelle?
I'm sorry?
I said, what kind of room are you in? It looks sort of like a garage or a storeroom or something.
Well, it kind of is at the moment. My daughter and I are switching rooms because hers is bigger and I would have more room for yarn. So this is her old bunk bed. And I've got my yarn set up over there, so.
Oh, look at that handsome face.
Say hi.
Hey, what's his name?
Edison.
Edison.
I got him a cowbell.
He needs one, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Get your head up here and don't be shy. Get your head up here. Come here. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Huh,
No,
Chris
you're
says
shy.
you could put a saddle on him.
Yeah, my 3-year-old granddaughter could. Now say hi. I turned it a little bit.
Oh my gosh, look at
Put
that.
your pretty face up there. Isn't that the most gorgeous face?
Oh
Yes, it is.
gosh. I bet he drools a bunch, but who cares?
Right. He does when he drinks, but when he's not drinking, he's good.
Same for me.
You say hi. Huh? Did you say hi? Say hi, David. No, don't be shy. He's strong too.
I'll bet.
Hi.
Samantha
He
wants
told
to
me-
know how much he weighs.
When we got him, he's a rescue. He's full-blooded, but he's a rescue. He's a double harlequin or something along that line because he's got stripes and polka dots.
I
stripes are-
love his coat. It's just so
Here.
gorgeous.
How can you see it? There he is. In
Yeah.
all his glory.
Whenever I get
but
to
he
make
was
my,
so yeah.
if I ever
He
get
was
to
so
make the, go ahead.
That he had to gain at least 40 or 50 pounds to be normal. He was that small.
Oh, he was underweight?
Oh, way
I
underweight.
hate to see pet rescue stories
Oh.
where they're mistreated like that.
It just
It
made me
makes me
sick.
cry.
But you could see his spine. Oh, you're shedding. You could see his back hip bones. They're not as obvious now. He's probably put on a good 20 pounds.
He looks like a cow from the side.
You're a cow. I call him Mr. Ed.
Oh,
Everybody
horse
else
is a
calls him
horse,
Eddie, and I
horse,
call him
horse.
Mr. Ed. He's done.
Oh, he's gorgeous.
He is.
So if I ever get to make this like nationwide Yarny tour that I want to do and visit all of my Yarny friends, I have to meet him.
Yes, you
and,
may.
And you too, of course. But
My daughter works at a humane society. We regularly take in fosters.
oh, good for you. Good. Watch my video next Friday because I interviewed a well-known pet rescue personality today.
Oh,
And
cool.
that was the one I was talking about where my sound was totally off when I was doing it. She sounded great, but I didn't. And so my comment in the description is going to be snarky, and it's basically it's going to say, if you comment about my sound, you are banned forever.
We don't expect anything less from you.
Yeah.
How's your weather over there?
It's very nice today in North Carolina, Eastern North Carolina, coastal North Carolina. Granny
yeah,
D is in central North Carolina, so I don't know what it's like there. And Mel is in the mountains where I would love to live, the North Carolina mountains. It's so beautiful up there.
I think Mom said a number 3 watch for tornadoes tonight.
And where is that? Where is
Indiana.
she? Oh, God.
So it was like 68 yesterday, and today it's 66, but it's rainy and cloudy and yucky, and I just want to sleep all day.
It was nice here this afternoon, but now it's all clouded over.
Where are you at, Frenchie?
New Brunswick, Canada.
Ah.
I want to visit that part of Canada too, because I've never been out east in Canada. I've only been to Toronto and Montreal. But I do want to visit the Maritimes.
Well, like I told you before, I have a spare room.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, and Granny D is back. Hooray!
Hey,
Um,
Granny.
Hi, Granny D.
Tank says from Nashville West, they have tornado threats. I have
Yeah.
friends in Nashville, including the other Dave from Too Many Daves. He's in Nashville. Lulu, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, it's time. You know what happens next.
Dance, David, dance.
Okay, I gotta scroll on. There it is. Oh, wow, Lulu, you are so generous and so kind with your words. Thank you so much. Wow, I love that video. That was created by Coco. I think we all know Coco. And she did it for me for a discounted price. I don't know what her current price is. But I like it because, 1, it makes me look thin. 2, it makes me look like I can dance, which is totally false. And there's a puppy in it. What more could I ask?
Lori, I'm in Marion.
Sorry?
She's in Indianapolis.
Who?
And Kelly's in Muncie.
Yeah,
We got a lot of here.
Lori's in Indianapolis.
Right. Kelly's in Muncie. I'm in Marion.
Oh, hey, Proverbs. I think I sent you something once, Michelle, didn't I?
I'm sorry?
Didn't I send you something once, Michelle? It was like a prize or something. I thought I had your address in my pirate ship records. It doesn't matter.
You may. I used to put it on the end of my email address, so you may have gotten it off there.
No, it would only be in my pirate ship records if I had ever sent something to you. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I ordered a pattern. Does that count?
Not really, because that would have gone by email. It doesn't matter. I've forsworn giveaways for a while because I got really, really behind with the ones that I had. And I finally wound up saying, if I owe you something, contact me and we'll work it out. And usually it was like a gift card or a pattern or something. And then I stopped promising things. But I might start doing it again, like when I do another anniversary thing or another birthday thing. So anyway.
Kelly and I are really close.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe an hour away. And Lori's about an hour and a half, probably.
Oh, Samantha mentions Comfy Cotton. I think I've used if you mean the Lion brand Comfy Cotton blend, I've used that and I like it. And I have a cake of it left that I haven't used yet, and I don't know what to do with it.
They make nice shawls for summer and spring. I've got a red, a white, and a blue, and I can't decide what I want to do with it.
I'm not into, red, white, and blue patriotic things. I mean, that doesn't say anything about my sentiment about our nation, but I don't like those outward shows. I remember, starting like immediately after 9/11, you would see like trucks rolling around with all of these flags, and I was like totally offended. Because, for one thing, when I was a kid, we were taught flag etiquette,
Right.
which nobody seems to know nowadays.
My
And then
son-in-law
on
was in
the
the Army, and I was a Marine wife.
I'm Canadian and I know better than some people. I've seen people at, picnics and stuff sitting on the flag on the ground as a picnic blanket. The flag must not touch the ground. I know that.
If it does, then you set it on fire.
Yeah, I know.
So set it on fire with them on top
On
of
it
it.
like a picnic blanket.
oh God, that
If
is
it
so
touches the ground,
offensive.
yeah.
That is so
I probably
offensive.
would have walked over with a lighter and lit it on fire.
But America, yay!
Don't get me started on that. Oh gosh, yeah.
Yeah, we're number one. In what exactly? School shooting?
Stupidity. Yeah.
You're free! Yeah, 17th on the United Nations Freedom Index.
Okay, let's talk about puppies.
You mean
It's
to go get
funny.
Eddie?
When I was talking to this pet rescue very important person in the pet rescue world, I was saying that whenever I get like overwhelmed, people know to start shouting puppies, puppies.
Yes, we do.
Mhm. Hanging Rock. Wow. You're way in the west, Yarn Barf. I remember that now, yes. Yeah, anyway. What else should we talk about? So I've been talking about this wonderful book that my sister brought home from the library that I don't want to give back. And this is the book. I don't know if you can see it well. You can't see anything there. Anyway, it's called Amazing Japanese Crochet Stitches. The only thing Japanese I can find is the fact that the one who compiled the book is Japanese, and some of the pattern designers are Japanese. But as far as stitches, the stitches are all normal stitches, but there are some stitch sequences that I have not come across before. That's why I want to keep the book. And I'm making one pattern right now out of one of those stitch sequences. And then there's another one that I want to get started on. And I'm using this, here's the label, Lion Brand Jeans yarn.
I like
And
that.
I like it too. Some people think it splits too much. That hasn't been my experience.
I have some. I haven't used it yet.
There you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is a little spitty, but it's so
Pretty
soft and squishy.
Yeah, I like the feel.
So
I
soft
like
and
the
squishy.
color. At the last yarn retreat I went to, there was a donation table where people would bring stuff that they were like gonna donate to for the scholarship fund for the next retreat. And I bought 2 3-packs of this yarn in this gorgeous red color. So that was the lacy thing that I held up before. It was that very yarn. And then I'm going to have enough left over to do something else with it. Because so far I'm only on the second skein. It doesn't do center pole very well, but then I'm not a center pole junkie. I don't need to have center pole work for me because more often than not, center pole is a problem rather than a solution. That's my
I've
experience.
noticed lately it's worse.
And there are some yarns where they will have like that tab that says start here for a center pole.
Yeah.
It's very convenient, but those are not yarns that I really enjoy working with. So, I don't mind. I don't care if it bounces across the hall when I'm pulling from the outside because, I don't have to deal with yarn barf. I don't have to deal with snarls usually. And it works. I have a yarn bowl.
I would have so much dog hair on mine.
Sorry?
I would have so much dog hair on my yarn if I did that.
Well, I've probably got cat hair on mine now, especially since the cat seems to like me more.
Yeah.
Kelly agrees apparently about the center pole. People are talking about peaches and cream, apparently about cotton yarn. I'm not a big fan of cotton yarn myself. Unless, the best thing I've had was that comfy cotton blend from Lion Brand. But, oh, that's nice.
This is going to be an apron for my daughter. It's going to have one center part here and then a waistband and then 2 pockets.
It looks very
the top.
dramatic. Ah.
She's 18. She's bipolar. She's dramatic.
Oh, Nisi.
But I think it'll be pretty.
Nisi has to leave us.
And the apron's going to be black. Black to go with.
Okay, she needs to focus on her work so she can't stick with us. That's okay. I cannot talk and crochet at the same time. I have learned that. And so I don't do as much crochet as I want to. I always think, oh, I can do that in a day or two. And then I get involved with my own chats and other people's chats. And a week has gone by and I haven't finished it. But life goes on.
I better finish this dress pretty quick or Abby's going to be upset with Nina.
Uh-oh. You don't want that.
Oh, no.
I have actually I was working on this recently. I have a wonky square sweater vest based on a wonky square Afghan pattern. And I was trying to recreate it and improve it and make a better sample for it recently, and it didn't work out as well as I hoped. I also have a whole bunch of, hey mobs, I also have a whole bunch of yarns where I only have one hank and I don't know what to do with them. Because if I try to make a shawl with one hank, I wind up with like a cowl or a wrap, which is fine. But especially if it's a new design, I need enough yarn to make a full-size sample.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Trade with people. Trade with people. If you put it on your community tab, what you have available in one skein only, somebody may be looking for that one skein.
That's a good idea. I might have to look into doing that. Yeah.
I mean, it could be a running list, you know.
Mm. Anyway, so that one thing I'm doing in the Lion Brand jeans or denim, or I can't even remember the name now. This other thing
Jeans.
is, you can't see it, can you? Oh no.
Yeah, you have to show your face. I think it
Well,
recognizes your face to do the green screen thing.
anyway, so I have this gorgeous, gorgeous yarn that I got from Carrie, the Yarny Elephant, when she was destashing before she moved. So I'm making this shawl with it, and this is going to go to a friend of mine. It's my basic Granny D moss stitch shawl, but because I'm using a one weight yarn and a 3.5 millimeter hook, it's taking forever. So that's what's going on there. I have a couple of other things in progress right now. Do you know, the other day I decided, okay, it's time to piece together that sweater where I have all the pieces done, but I haven't put them together. And then I couldn't find the sleeves.
I was gonna say, what were you missing? It always happens.
I don't know where they are because I know I made them. I took pictures of them. I put pictures of them on Instagram, but I don't know where they are now. So someday I'll find them. It could be years and years hence. And then I also have like a running list of ideas that I want to try that I haven't even begun yet. It's hard being a creator, but it's fun too. I wouldn't do anything else. I get bored. I say this, and I'm not kidding. I get bored with my own patterns after I've done it 2 or 3 times. So I get bored with other people's patterns right away. I want to create something new. And I'm
I
willing
usually
to,
only make a pattern once.
yeah. I'm willing to put in the work to make it clear and understandable to other people, because that's what I used to do in the corporate world as a business writer. So that's actually fascinating to me, is language as a whole, and using language to communicate things clearly. So that's I want to do it well. Samantha says she loses interest easily as well. Yeah. So, anyway. I don't want to continue the flag discussion, but there's a difference between what's legal and what's appropriate. But anyway, what else are we talking about? And actually, Kelly mentions freedom of speech, and most other nations that we consider enlightened Western nations, they have more limitations on freedom of speech than we do. I don't always think that's a bad thing on a case-by-case basis. I think that certain kinds of speech should not be encouraged. But again, I don't want a political discussion here, because that's not what I'm about. And I know that among my viewership, there are people on every side of the spectrum, politically, socially, religiously, if that's a word. So, I don't want controversy here. I want love and fellowship. Oh, Ashley says her other cats cannot suppress their chase instinct. Ah, where Yarn is concerned, yeah.
Well, I think I'm gonna hop down and see if they've got that grill put together that he got for his birthday yet.
Oh, okay, cool.
I put
I'm
it
glad.
in chat, but I don't know if you heard it or saw it. Today's my son-in-law's birthday. My daughter got up early to make biscuits and gravy and ham steaks and eggs and bacon and the whole schmeal. She was preheating the oven to 200 and it poofed. It just died.
Oh, at first I thought you meant your oven farted, but
no, smoke came out. No fire, but poof.
Dear. Oh,
but thank goodness my daughter bought my son-in-law a grill for his birthday.
Excellent. So that's where dinner's coming from then.
Yes.
How quickly can you get a new oven brought in?
They're coming then? Friday to look at it.
Oh, you're in a rental?
No.
But then somebody else is going to look at it. And...
Yeah, the appliance guy. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We're
a month out of our warranty.
Well, isn't that the way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we need a new dishwasher. So, and I think we would benefit from a full-size freezer to have in the garage too.
Yeah, we've got a fridge and a freezer in the garage, and it's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a mini fridge and a mini freezer in the garage, and I don't think either one is big enough.
Yeah.
So a full-size freezer would be good, but appliances cost money.
Oh yeah.
When I got my tax refund last year, I replaced our microwave because it needed replacing. It's not a great microwave. It makes a lot of noise, but it works.
Yep.
And it's there, and the other one didn't work. So yeah, I need appliances can get really expensive. I was looking online at the prices for full-size freezers. It's appalling.
Yep. Hey, Mom. Yes, birthday boy. Tell him happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
birthday boy.
Thank you, guys.
Let us see your face. Come here closer. Yeah. There you go. You got your mother's good looks.
That's weird because she's my mother-in-law.
Well, you got your mother-in-law's good looks then.
Yeah.
I once showed some coworkers a picture of my dad, and they asked what the hell happened. Yeah, from the tree. I was like, I swear I was adopted, but nah, I was a happy accident. Oh, my sister's coming by with cake,
Oh, cool.
but just
Oh,
enough for me.
excellent.
You can stop. I'm kidding.
I think I've told this story
Very
before.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye. Happy birthday. My grandmother lived next door to the parsonage for the local Methodist church. In fact, I think that her family had given the land for both the church and the parsonage. But and at that time in North Carolina, they like rotated ministers every 2 years. So one summer when I was there visiting, the new minister's wife had come over to visit, and you know they were just like having coffee and chatting and stuff. Turns out she had grown up with my dad and his brothers.
Oh, wow.
And so I walked into the room. I don't know, I might have been 10. I don't know what age I was. But I walked into the room and she said, "There's Rooster," which is what they used to call my uncle because of his red hair. It was so, it was funny. And then I have seen pictures of my dad and my uncle who died a year or so ago. My dad died in 2014, and my other uncle died before I was born. And it was only a year or two ago that I saw very many pictures of him. And boy, howdy, was he handsome.
Because he looked just like you, right?
No, that's why he was handsome. But no, he was, I mean, I could see the family resemblance, but he like had all of the handsome traits more than any of the rest of us. Now, my dad was a looker in his day too. And my uncle as well. My uncle had all the charm because he was the oldest and he got all the favor, and my grandmother, as much as I loved her, she was flawed in her parenting. Anyway, so my uncle got all the charm, and my dad got a sneaky sense of humor. I'm not going to comment about that. And then it's funny, at my grandmother's funeral, people were talking about how funny she was. And it had been several years since I'd seen her. But they were all talking about how funny she was. And my dad himself, on his deathbed in the hospital, he was still winking at the healthcare workers. The women, of course. So I got both the lechery and the snarkiness from my family. I hope I got the warm heart from the other side of my family, because they are all exceptionally warm of heart.
I thought it was funny. My mom was dating someone, his name was John, back in the 80s. And they split up for some reason. And they got back together right around 2000. And he got cancer shortly after. And died. Maybe I think they had 2 years together before he died. So on his deathbed, he grabbed my mom's boob. I'm not joking.
That's funny, yeah. And my dad,
I told him I loved it. I told him I loved it. And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I love it." And he was like, "Oh, yeah, I l It was his way. He couldn't speak because he was, under so much medication. And that was his way of saying, hey, I still love you.
My dad was hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. And we were all like focused on him. And it wasn't until we were all having our own little group discussion about, the final arrangements afterwards. And it was only then that he let go, when we were no longer focused on him.
Yeah.
And then my mother said, she looked over and she was going, okay, I think he's gone.
Puppies.
I've worked in healthcare for quite a few years, and it never ceases to amaze me that the person will pass after the last of their children have come, or the last of their grandchildren, or they're waiting on that one certain person, or so you're in good company.
Sometimes I've heard sometimes they just need the assurance that it's okay to go.
Yeah. You have to
Yeah.
We're okay.
reassure them that everything is okay and that, we'll be okay. And
Yep.
Yeah. It's and it's funny because I would tell people about him. And he and I were not as close as I was with my mother. But I could still recognize his good qualities. And I wasn't the son he wanted. I wasn't going to be the one to toss the football. But in the end, that was okay. So I was telling people about how loving my dad was. And they would say that it sounded just like me. Puppies. We need puppies. But yeah, that was hard. And then when my mother went, I myself was very sick. I was delirious. I was in the hospital. And in fact, I was told that we were like next door neighbors in the ICU at one point. I didn't know until after the funeral that she had gone. So I'm still processing that, and it's been like 3 years.
You didn't get to say your goodbyes, and so it takes longer to grieve. That's normal. You're normal.
Oh, hey, Jackie. Oh, Lori, that sounds so difficult, but so necessary.
Come here.
I don't think I could process this stuff without you guys. I would still be holding it all in and just probably suffering because I was holding it all in, but it's because of our community that I can share it.
Puppies.
Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah, so good.
I'll go run and get some of that birthday cake he was talking about.
There you go.
So you guys
If there's
have
anything, yeah, cake is
He's eating a
almost as good
popsicle.
as puppies.
I'm eating a popsicle.
Oh gosh, yeah. Cake is almost as good as puppies.
Yeah. So you guys take care. If you need to shoot somebody an email or something and let it out, just give me a holler.
Okay. Honestly, it's these conversations really. I don't know. I mean, you
Just
guys have
comes out
seen me
naturally.
cry. It just comes up. You've seen me cry freely all the time.
It's good for you.
Where I
Oh, wow.
probably couldn't any other way. It's because of what we have here. And for that, I am like tremendously grateful. So anyway, uh-oh, I can smell that my sister has started cooking dinner, which is going to be breakfast for dinner.
Uh-oh.
So,
Sounds good.
yeah.
I'll be thinking about you.
Exactly, Ashley, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Mwah.
Okay, bye-bye, Michelle. I'm so glad you were here. And I think I'm going to call it a day. I've probably cried enough for one day. So thank you, Frenchie. I'm always glad when you're here.
You're welcome. I'm
And
just trying to get back into things. It's been just, I wouldn't say rough few months. It's just that my daughter's boyfriend was living with us for a while, and her mom has just started to pay me for the months that he was here. So it was rough financially, and I was a little stressed. Now she's sending money now that he's gone and back to her place. But so, yeah, my finances are a lot better. It was a rough few months since last October, but it's all good now.
Good. So anyway, I'm going to call it a day. I want to thank everybody who's here, everybody who's been here, everybody who watches the replay and makes it this far. And as always, like, subscribe, comment,
if you make it this
share.
far, they get to see puppies.
Exactly. Yay, puppies. So, like, subscribe, comment, share, all the standard YouTube crap, and keep coming back. Okay now? Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.